It's been a couple wild weeks, and I really wanted to do this early on, but I really needed to do some learning on my own on how to do this. So let's talk about your screen. Right now, I have a screen, but the screen is me as a student. This is my Wheeler T83 account. So it's my student account, and I joined your classes if you didn't notice that as a student, and I'll probably unjoin at some point, but right now this works. So here I have a standard screen. This is for Computer Science 1 class, and I contemplated re-merging classes and unmerging, but I'm not going to. But I want to look at it from your thing. So today I made some changes. Today I cleaned out your classwork from the stream. So I want you to use the stream more as a way to share information and to converse with each other. As long as your conversation is not rude or completely out there, I want you guys to converse just like you're chatting in class. I will not pick on it unless you run completely into inappropriate or just rude stuff. If you do that, I will put you on mute so you can't talk, and I'll send you an email. And after a bit, I'll put you on unmute. Okay. So here it is. And I want to talk about this screen and what you have to use. So when you're opening up the screen, you'll see a couple things. One, you've got the class. You can go to the pancake stack and you can see some other other stuff you can do. And I'm going to talk about some of the other stuff here in a bit, but not right now. You'll see the class you're in, and that matches this up here. We've got 3 across the top: stream, classwork, and people. But I want to stay here on the stream. So in the stream, you can type things, and your fellow students, you can share stuff. Actually, how about this? I found some good information. Now I can add things to it, and I'm actually going to add a file from one of my drives. Um, I'm gonna go get a file from my drive here because I've got some stuff in my downloads that I found is funny to me. Actually, let's go on my desktop because I know there's a file there that I thought was funny. Let's see. I got a bunch of dumb stuff. Where's the pictures? There it is, the scarecrow picture. All right. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to move it over there. So I've added the scarecrow picture and I put it up there, and I can post this. So once you do that, you guys can respond to each other's posts. You are welcome to share memes as long as they don't get inappropriate or it doesn't get crazy. And we'll kind of play that by ear. So that's you posting stuff on the screen. And you guys can add comments to it. Now, over here, this one's a good one. There's actually going to be a couple ways to see the screen we're going to see next. So if you press View All, it'll show you every assignment out there, and it shows you the status. You'll see that Tom Wheeler, as a student, is really missing a bunch of assignments. He missed the due date by a bunch of them. But he did turn this one in, and there was a comment put on there. So he got a 75, and there's a comment, and that comment says, hey, there's some issues you need to fix. Again, if you don't get 100 over here, go look and see if there's something you can fix to improve that grade and then return it in. And I'll show you in a few. I'll show you my screen that I see. But right now, I'm just this. All right, so this is all your assignments, and it quickly tells you what you need to do. So I can press this button again. It takes me right back to the main screen. I can press classwork button. Now, the classwork is where all your assignments are. If the assignments are done and graded, they become gray. If they're a non-graded assignment, they're gray. If they're blue, it means they're still due. If they're blue, they're still, that's a rhyme. I didn't mean to, but so you can access all those assignments there. You can also go by topic. So you can go down here to topic and pick a topic that you want. Now, you've got some other stuff up here. If you press this button, you're going to find that we went right back to what we had before with a couple little openings. It's kind of the same way to get there. Remember, I said there's a button. So I'm going to get back and go back to classwork. You actually have a class drive folder. I don't necessarily use that a lot, but you can put stuff in there. So that's that screen. There are different topics you can actually, well, you can copy a link. That doesn't really do it. So there are different topics. You can scroll down through them. If you don't like the way they are, let me know and I can actually rearrange the order. There are people. So you can go to people and it'll show you everybody in class. It'll show you all your teachers. It'll show you everybody in class, and you can send emails right to them from there. So if you want to do that way. All right. So that's pretty much that. I'm going to show you really quick what mine looks like. So here is my view. So in my view, I have the same stuff as you got. I have a view all link, and that's really useful to me. It shows me everybody, what's been turned in, what's assigned, and how many people have been graded. So I can see on every one of them, there's at least one person who still hasn't answered it, and I can take care of that. That's just kind of me, and I can review. For classwork, I have the option to create classwork, and that's really what changes for me. For my people, it shows me all the teachers and students I invited, and it actually allows my parents. And then I can actually look at your grades across the whole thing, which is kind of a nightmarish screen, and I try to avoid. So I hope that was a little helpful. Please use the string. This is kind of fun. I'd like more interaction. Bye, y'all.